Hi, this is Jason from Vibe Coding Power Users. Today, I'm going to go over the Vibe Coding web apps ranked. At the end, I'll have a nice spreadsheet and I'll also have it in the link so that you can check it out later. But basically, I took a prompt for a landing page for a new application thing I'm working on, and I put the same prompt into 10 different Vibe Coding web apps. And we're going to take a look at the results, which ones worked, which ones didn't, without a bunch of fussing. So here we go. We're just going to go through the different ones here. And we have, so this one's Bolt. Actually, I really liked kind of the logo. The format was pretty cool. Lovable. I usually love Lovable. Did not love this one. Just the colors didn't really do it for me. There wasn't enough difference between the different colors and such. But usually it's been pretty good in terms of letting me actually work on a project. And then it did have this really cool graph that was movable. You could change that, and obviously it's all demo data, but it was pretty neat. Creator with an R is the next one. Pretty basic, but at least it worked, unlike some that we'll talk about in a little bit. V0.dev, this was probably my favorite look. I liked how it had the gradient colors. Again, these all got the same exact prompt, so they're pretty similar. That's because that's what I told it to look like. Replit, this one actually had a really cool animation thing going on. You can't see it in the picture, but these like stars were actually animated. I think I think the creator one also had some animations in the back. Yeah, that was the one that had some animations as well in the background. Emergent, and some of these, this was my first time using. Emergent was another first time one. It looks pretty good. And then this is App Alchemy, which is actually not actually an app development, but is a design. So you can see that's a phone designer. And then this one, I forgot the label, was V0, which again, this is a app developer. This V0 is the only one I think that is actually made only for mobile apps of the and I'm going to play with that a little more in some future videos. And then here we go is our Vibe Coding Power Users web app ranking as of May 12th, 2025. Now we have our middle column here, pass simple landing page test. Get Creator, while it did actually show a landing page, it actually didn't take my prompt and used the one the creator's prompt or text and such. So I do. Let me go back to that one. Was okay. So I guess when I refined the prompt, it did get the right one. So maybe I need to update that chart before I publish it. One or two of these took multiple prompts. Not really a big issue. And then I've got my Vibe Coding Power Users ranking on the right. This is based upon the use that I've done, and Replit and Lovable I've used by far the most, which is probably a little biased for their ranking. They're also the ones that I'm paying for. I'm not going to pay for one of these ones that I can't get working a base landing page without paying. So that's kind of where I'm at. Bolt, I know a lot of people love Bolt. I got it working for a web app. I really want to use it as a framework for a mobile app, and that has never worked. That's why it's ranked in the 2 section for me. And I think A0 and V0 are 2 that I need to play with a bit more. But right now they're in the 2. They work out of the box. You can get something. I'm really excited about something that like A0 or Bolt, where we can get a mobile app right out of the box working, and then I can switch it over to Cursor and use kind of the more powerful tools. Firebase Studio, a lot of people are liking that nowadays. It couldn't even do a basic landing page, and it kept getting errors over and over again. I wasn't going to keep trying. Vibes.diy and Base 44, they're kind of lower end ones that are more specific, very specific tasks, and again, did not really impress me when I tried them out. So if you see if you know of a web app IDE app builder that's not in this list, put it in the comments below. I will check that one out for the next video, and I'm going to keep updating these and do different types of tests on them, as well as continue updating the ranking. Right now, I'm really liking Replit and Lovable, but that is subject to change in the coming weeks. So thank you again for checking us out. You can check us out www.vibecodingpowerusers.com to sign up for our mailing list, or sorry, not our mailing list, our wait list and our beta testing for our web app, our phone app, and our extension that is coming to help turn Vibe coders into power users. So we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.